Hello yet again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, and we are a few minutes away from the Summer Game Fest official stream. We have the audio described version queued up. Now, they say it's starting at 4 p.m. Central Time, but earlier when I was looking ahead and looking at the stream, it was saying 3:45. So I don't know if they're doing like a quick pre-show thingy or whatever, like they sometimes do for the Game Awards show at the end of the year, but we will see. Nevertheless, it is from the main event. It's just about 21 minutes away or so. So we'll kind of chat a little bit, see what types of things they might announce and speculate on that, because that's what everyone seems to do these days. But earlier today, we did watch the Accessibility Showcase, which was actually pretty quite good. That archive is already up on the channel, and there's a link to the original audio described version without my babble, without my commentary in that video's description, as well as the a link to the blog article that I posted or that I talked about before the Accessibility Showcase, where we are getting, if you missed it the first time around, we are getting loads of accessibility features confirmed for Marvel's Wolverine this September. So that just makes me all the more excited about Wolverine. I was pretty pumped already because I love Wolverine. I knew he was definitely going to be focused on a lot more visceral combat and stuff. I mean, you can do a lot of combat with Spider-Man in that too, but I don't know. It's just something, a little bit different than, we've had Spider-Man 1, 2, and Miles Morales. And so, yeah, we'll give another Marvel character a try, and we'll see how that goes. But this definitely seems like it's going to be the most accessible uh, Marvel superhero game that we've yet had, and that is absolutely a great thing. I did wish list a lot of the demos or a lot of the games that were in that accessibility showcase, and I did quick play through the demo for what is it called now? Celsius Strays, I think it was called, the Brock the Investigator, the game from that creator. And yeah, it definitely kind of largely seems like a visual novel type of thing. You make a couple of choices, and it's just a lot of dialogue and whatever. But the story seems interesting. I like the characters. It's got a little bit of humor in there. So that demo time video, will be coming up here probably in the next week or so, at some point. And you can go get that demo for yourself. It is screen reader accessible. Just hook up a controller and it'll tell you exactly what to do when you get in there. If you have an Xbox controller, it'll just say, hey, press X, and then press X again. It'll enable all of your blindness low vision features, and you're underway. So yeah, there were a couple little screens. The game isn't out yet. It's just a demo. There were a couple of screens or a couple little options that were not spoken. So apparently they were using pre-recorded audio prompts for the menus and that kind of stuff. So they just have to add a few more in there. But overall, like I said, looks good, plays well, and if you're familiar with the other Brock games, you should feel right at home there. What are we going to expect this afternoon, this evening, whatever you want to call it? It's really hard to say, although I did check Twitter just a couple minutes before starting this video, and I had to laugh. The first post that I saw was from Jeff Keighley. Thank you for the feedback. We are ending the show with a single-player focused game, because everyone was all pissed last time when they showed that. God, what was it? Concord? It was that game that just bombed so bad. I felt so bad for that developer. I mean, I wasn't super into the game. Like, it looked sort of neat, but like I said, team games, unless there's massive accessibility, I just don't really play team games because it's hard for me to tell that kind of stuff. But like, I think it was Concord, and they had launched earlier this year, and what were they up like a week tops? I mean, it was bad. I felt so bad for that team because, you know, from what I hear, like it wasn't bad. It just didn't really stand out that well. And for a team to put so much hard work and time into it, um, oof, you know, and some people were arguing, well, if they wouldn't have put it on the, would it even got less attention if it wasn't at the end of the Game Awards last year? I don't know. But yeah, apparently they're ending with a single player game. So I just had to laugh because that was the tweet that I saw before starting this spiel. Um, there's always wild speculation. I try not to get too crazy with it, you know, because then people just get disappointed. You know, it's like every time there's a Nintendo Direct, we're gonna get a new 3D Mario, we're gonna get a new Metroid or a Zelda or whatever, and then they don't, and then they get mad. I mean, there's potential to get some pretty big stuff. I mean, there could be. I've been hearing rumors about a Hogwarts Legacy sequel, which seems very believable. Although, from what I hear, Warner Brothers is in kind of like a shit state right now. So who knows what that's going to be? But I mean, of course, you know, Hogwarts, Harry Potter, that franchise, they're going to try to milk that as much as they can. But to be fair, I mean, Hogwarts Legacy was actually really good. And I hope that they can go one step further this time. And they really should be able to add blind accessibility to the game because they got so damn close. It was so close. If they would have mapped like facing the camera facing stuff to the objective marker line, if they would have added a few more audio cues, they had menu narration. They needed snap for the snap movement for the menus instead of using the cursor thing, but they had text to speech, which worked beautifully well. I found that immensely helpful. The guideline helped really well. I mean, it was fun exploring outside of the castle, the countryside, and you know whatever. But I would like a stronger focus on the castle, castle grounds, and Hogsmeade because, like, you know, that's where they go. That's where.
This is the audio description live stream for viewers with visual or cognitive impairments. Yep. An iridescent hot pink bubble floats in shifting kinetic sand.
But that's where
Summer Game Fest begins in 13 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay. That's where the books took place, you know. I mean, so, you know, I mean, the countryside was kind of cool, but some of my favorite parts in that game were just walking around the castle, stumbling on the little things like, oh, I remember that closet, or, oh, I remember this is, okay, this is under the Great Hall. I found the little secret, the little house elf kitchen place. So that could be a thing. You know, people are going nuts about like, well, maybe we're going to get a Half-Life 3 because the Steam machine is coming out. Would I love for a new Half-Life game? Absolutely. Because Valve, I wish they would go back to making single-player games again. I would love a new single-player, whether it's Portal. I would love a Half-Life. I mean, even a multiplayer, even Left 4 Dead 3. We have to break this curse of threes eventually. One of these games one day has to have a part 3, don't they? Do I expect it to happen? Not really, but if it happened, I would love to see it. That's something that Valve could even do as their own sort of thing. Who knows? I know there's been a lot of weird stuff going on with the TMNT Last Ronin franchise recently. So there was supposed to be an Audible book based, you know, for the novelized version that they're doing, and I got a email notification a couple months ago that they had canceled that.
description live stream for viewers with visual or cognitive
But what I found out
impairments.
literally
An
yesterday
iridescent hot pink bubble
is apparently the
floats in
Kindle
shifting
version
kinetic
still got
sand. A title over the
made,
bubble reads, "Summer
still
Game
got
Fest
written.
begins
So
in
I
11
bought
minutes and 45 seconds."
The Last Ronin book on Kindle last night. So it's queued up. And once I have kind of a reprieve in all these gaming events, maybe tomorrow, I am absolutely going to dig into that. I would love the Audible version better for more immersion. But, maybe they can put it on Bard. I don't know. But the reason I bring that up is because I want to know, I hope The Last Ronin game is still in production. They said it was, but we haven't heard diddly about it really at all, other than just like a teaser image. I don't even know if we had a 5-second teaser trailer, but a Last Ronin game would be amazing. I don't know if they're gonna have. Part of me hopes they don't overlap with Sony what they did. Like, I already know I want Wolverine. They already covered it. I mean, I guess they could do like a quick Wolverine thing if they wanted some overlap, but even for stuff that's coming to Microsoft's event on Sunday, maybe they can make mention of like a Call of Duty or Doom or something, whatever it is, because Doom the Dark Ages, we know the DLC's coming for that, but I see that being a more Microsoft thing. Sega is doing, I want to know what Sega's doing. We could see that crazy taxi thing that they were teasing. They were talking about a Streets of Rage or a, what was that other game? Altered Beast, not Altered Beast.
A title over the bubble reads, "Summer Game Fest begins in."
I just went dumb again.
50 seconds.
It's the other beat 'em up. Not Streets of Rage. The one where you're like, dudes and you ride dragons and stuff. Like, I know it. It'll come to me it'll come to me later. I don't know why I just went dumb and can't remember. I remember Death Adder, but I just went stupid and I can't remember the whatever. But Sega, I hope to see what they're doing. I have a feeling it's still going to be largely focused on AAA. I don't think we're going to see much of anything from Nintendo because for the most part, we really don't, unless like when Reggie was at Nintendo, Jeff would always try to get Reggie on stage for the Game Awards or events like this. Is he gonna do some weird Muppets thing like he always does? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Statler and Waldorf. They're great, but yeah. What else could they have? I mean, I'm hoping for some surprises because we largely know a lot of the games that are going to be coming out. We've seen them. I mean, obviously, hopefully we're going to get some release dates for things that have been announced over the last couple of years.
An iridescent hot pink bubble floats in shifting kinetic sand.
Will we get
A title over the bubble reads,
Will we
"Summer
get a
Game
Grand
Fest
Theft Auto
begins
6
in
trailer? Or are they going to do that on their own time, their own event? I wish they would just get it out there so that people can talk about it, and like I said, it's just endless speculating. It's kind of like the Apple. Oh, Apple's going to do this, and Apple's like, I predict there's going to be a new iPhone in 2030. You think? I mean, focus on the now. We don't have to speculate 7 years from now. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6, we could see that. Third-party stuff, I mean, usually EA has something at these. I can't say that I'm excited for any of the sports games, although I think they said they're not doing F1 26. They're skipping this year because they're adding new content to that one. I really, really wish that they would be able to add even some level, like a Mortal Kombat 11 level of screen narration, because their blind driver assist in F1 wasn't bad. I did a video for that last year, and it wasn't quite as robust as Forza Motorsport, but it worked generally pretty well. And I would love for that to get more recognition and people to play it, and so I would love for that accessibility to continue in that series. Of course, last year they also did the high contrast during competitive gameplay for FC 26. Maybe they'll have high contrast for Madden or for their, NBA or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see.
This is the audio description live stream for viewers with visual or
What would I love to, I'm trying to think of things I would love to see.
Floats in shifting kinetic sand. A title over the bubble reads,
I would love to see another Digital Eclipse collection, because they do so well with these like retro documentaries and things, and I don't even know what they would do. Maybe we could get I would even love to see another Night Dive announcement, because they're always a lot of them have been first-person shooters, but some of them haven't. And between Digital Eclipse and Night Dive, I love what they're doing. I wonder if we'll get because there's been so much buzz about a potential Simpsons collection, with Simpsons the game, or Simpsons Hit and Run, Simpsons Road Rage. I talked about that fairly recently in a video. I think a lot of people would like that, especially if they made some quality of life improvements, made some of those really annoying missions in those games, because they were built on some of those early tropes in open world games where you like tailed people, or you had like insta-fail. They're never fun. At least I hated them. I hated those types of missions. Still do. Will they add any accessibility into those types of games? I would love to see it, because come on, who doesn't love The Simpsons? I mean, I don't watch them near as often anymore, but last year I was working my way through, I think I'm on like season 11 or 12. I was going to try to watch all of The Simpsons through the current day on Paramount Plus, and I petered out after a while. But man, everybody says that it wasn't good after like season 10. There were some good ones there were some good episodes after that, so people just love to complain, But I should pick that up again and try to, because I legitly have not seen the last 20 seasons. God, that's so weird to say. I haven't watched 20 seasons of a show, other than a stray episode here and there. But that would be a cool thing to see. Will we get anything? I mean, if they didn't do it at Sony, I can't imagine we'll get anything about Naughty Dog's thing. Because you think that would be a Sony event game. I mean, I'm sure there'll be like your Elder Scrolls Online, your big multiplayer stuff. You'll probably, I don't know, is Dota still popular? Is that still a thing? Maybe there's a Street Fighter announcement. Would we see anything from NetherRealm? Would we see like a new Mortal Kombat or Injustice? What I really would like to see, honestly, even if it's another fighting game, I would love to see NetherRealm do something else. I would love them to see them either do an original franchise or get the rights to another franchise. It's not that I don't like the Injustice games, but like, we've had a lot of Mortal Kombat, which has been great, but like, I want to see what they can do, and I think it would do them good to have something new, or to have something different, just kind of slaving away at the same franchises year after year. Maybe spark some new ideas or creativity, that kind of a thing.
Summer Game Fest.
Are we gonna get a Shenmue 4? Probably not. Probably not. But I forget there was supposed to be like a remaster of Shenmue 3 sometime this year. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I might check that out. The main thing about Shenmue 3, I want an option to turn off the frickin' hunger meter, because the first two games didn't have that, and I swear to God, Ryu had to eat every 2 minutes when you're running around. You couldn't run around the world like you used to be able to. The man has a frickin' tapeworm or something that is just like he's gonna die if he doesn't eat every 2 to 3 minutes. But yeah, that's another Sega thing. I know there was some Virtua Fighter stuff that they were talking about. I wonder if we'll see any of that. I wouldn't mind seeing... I would actually like to see a Virtua Fighter collection leading up to the new Virtua Fighter game. I would love to see like 1, 2, and 3, or 1 through 4 or something like that. You know, you could have the... Even for some of the older ones, you could have the Saturn version, the Genesis version, the arcade version. I would not mind seeing an old Virtua Fighter collection. That would be pretty fun. I remember playing I think it was Virtua Fighter 2 on my friend's Saturn. Yeah, 30 seconds. So let me go ahead and we're gonna crank up ye old volume here. And then we're gonna full screen.
This is the audio
and I
description
think
stream for viewers with visual or cognitive impairments.
There's an indie game showcase directly after it. I don't know if this is going to be. I don't know if that's going to be audio described too. So I'm debating whether I want to.
The countdown timer reaches 0.
I don't know if I want to stay on and record that too.
The program contains flashing
but we'll
lights
see.
and visual effects that may affect photosensitive viewers. Viewer discretion advised. ESRB rated everyone to mature 17 plus.
Okay, what are we gonna start with? How are we gonna open this sucker? They gotta open big, right?
To the stage, the creator of the Game Awards,
Jeff Keighley.
On a large glossy black stage in front of a huge audience, Jeff Keighley strides on stage wearing a satiny maroon
That's Jenna.
overcoat.
I'll be in a meeting with her on Monday night.
He smiles at the multi-level audience.
She's awesome.
Yes, you guys are prepped and ready. It's a good one, don't worry. All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, gaming's biggest global showcase of what's next. You know, we started
non-E3.
back in 2020 because we didn't want to lose that magic moment every June when gamers around the world.
I forgot that started in 2020. Seems longer.
New worlds, new stories, new characters.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, maybe the return of some fan favorites too.
He smirks.
This is our 7th and biggest SGF. And I have to say, guys, the magic is back. We have a great show for you today.
Okay. I think this is going to be about a 2-hour spiel.
Over the next 2 hours,
yep. Oh, wow.
alongside some of the world's most talented game
I swear I didn't
developers,
time
we're gonna
that
show you why gaming's
on
best
purpose.
days are right ahead of us.
I hope so.
What I love about SGF is that we put platforms and rivalries aside. It doesn't
Good.
matter where you play. Everyone is welcome here today. And right now, everyone
Amen.
has a lot of games to play. So
God,
me,
yes.
in just the first 5 months of 2026, Steam saw a record-setting 9,200.
There are so many games this year already. It's insane.
Chart appears.
7,800 last year. There are now more games and more creators than at any point in the history of this great medium.
That I do not
sure,
doubt.
A cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone possibly break through with their game? But then you look closer. So far this year, 14 new games are estimated to have sold more than 1 million copies on Steam. 10 of those, they come from independent publishers. Isn't that
yeah.
great?
Titles appear on screens behind him.
Absolutely, and most of
I'm trying to recognize some of them.
Like
Vampire Crawlers.
Or Far, Far West. That tells you something important. Players, you guys are hungry for new experiences. You want originality, games at different price points. And when developers take bold, creative swings,
yeah, this $80 shit's getting old.
So congratulations to all those games.
He motions behind him.
Now, you know, some games, they become global blockbusters, but others actually find smaller, passionate communities that love them deeply. And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone.
Exactly.
That's what makes this medium so exciting right now.
Exactly, just like
Makes
books,
SGF
movies, or
so
any other
rewarding.
media.
Because
Music.
This show helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game today. So get ready to get.
Oh, I wonder if
wishlisted.
we're gonna
Can we on with the
get-
show?
Hell yeah. Next week,
Okay.
Killer
It's gonna
Bean
be
is
a
supposed to
fun
come out
ride.
in
So
early
let's
access.
Get started with our preview of what's ahead with our first announcement.
Yep. What's it gonna be?
Snow falls over a European city at night. A small car pulls onto a cobblestone street. Hands hold a map with a note written in French. In first person, they look toward double doors.
Okay.
They examine a buzzer and press the button for concierge. They press it again.
Definitely a nice looking
Yes?
game.
So, you're the American who called earlier.
An elderly
the
woman.
sister of the man on the third floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you.
She shakes the woman's hand.
I'm trying. I don't know if I know what this is.
Come in. Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold.
The old woman beckons.
I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd. In we go.
They ascend to the third floor, and she opens a door into an apartment. Inside, it's completely dark.
Yeah, I was gonna say pitch black. And now you're gonna be
She turns on the
murdered.
lights, revealing a cluttered coffee table before a couch.
Damn.
That guy. He's made such a mess again.
The woman picks up a baseball cap.
I just cleaned it up a week ago.
Mm.
It's like a boulder rolled through here.
Yeah, it is definitely kind of a
She
sty.
smiles.
Ah, the delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves.
She picks up a box of cookies and smirks.
I'm so sorry. It must be the maintenance man from this morning. Won't be long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
Huh?
The old woman sets down the cookies and then uses her cane to walk out of the apartment.
I'm truly
The player
not sure
examines
what this
scattered
is.
papers and a camera that lay on the coffee table.
I mean, the fidelity
Several pills
is
lie next to a blister pack and cigarettes.
really
She
damn
picks up
high.
the cookies and turns them over. She notices an ashtray beside a lighter. She looks toward the door. The peephole is covered. She moves it aside and looks through. The hallway beyond is empty.
Yeah, I knew it was some kind of a horror thing. It had to be. Because if they weren't
She
going
leaves the
for
peephole and
action...
opens the door. A hand grabs over her face. At night, moonlight shines over dark woods.
Oh, we should get more
Fans
information on that
work in an
Castlevania too, I
industrial
hope.
A letter appears, V. Text appears on CRT displays. A second letter appears, E.
Yeah, VE.
A corpse lies with a handgun in hand. A third letter appears to form the title REV. Hands pull a hood on. An island sits just offshore. A blade presses into Claire Redfield's neck.
Oh.
Title, Veronica. Resident Evil
Okay.
Veronica.
As soon as... Yeah. Okay, that's the code
Claire
Veronica
Redfield shines a flashlight on
thing
the
that
floor.
people were speculating. Yeah,
Passes
okay.
over a pile of blood beside broken bottles. She
Got
follows
it.
drag marks of the blood to find a pair of feet and a zombie which
Okay,
attacks
so they're
her.
going first person,
Text, coming
2027.
2027 to PS5, Xbox, Steam, and Switch 2.
Okay.
On stage, Jeff Keighley.
Capcom
Good
on a
start.
roll. What a way to kick off the show. Resident Evil Veronica revisits
And if
the
I-
classic title from the Resident Evil
I don't
universe,
have a lot of
reimagining
familiarity.
the
I played a
experience for
little bit
today's
of Code
players.
Veronica on the
Thank you to Capcom
Dreamcast.
Sun and Capcom for that.
But if I was
incredible
more familiar,
news.
I probably would have caught on to that better.
Some surprise breaking news from one of the top independent game studios in the
Oh,
world.
surprise gaming news. Okay, what do we get?
A puppet sits behind a news desk.
I'm Cuphead here at Studio MDHR headquarters.
A straw
And today,
jiggles out of his
we
head.
have a special announcement for all of you. We're happy to confirm that development has begun on a brand new, hand-animated Cuphead video game.
He reads
Okay.
from
The
papers.
talented team is hard at work on this ambitious project, which will take Cuphead and friends on a fresh, exciting adventure.
Text,
I love the
drawing
idea,
using
but
hands.
It's still in early
goddamn, I think I
stages,
played. There was
but
a
we look
demo
forward
or
to
something.
revealing
It was
more when
hard.
the time is right. Well, from all of us here at Studio MDHR, thank you for.
A red
I didn't
phone
know this was
jiggles.
plugged in.
He answers it.
Hello? Yes? Oh, indeed. Oh, you want me to tell them? Yes, I'll tell them. Yes, right now.
He hangs it up.
Well, it seems I have one more surprise.
It's out today.
A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the era that brought us into the world of video games. We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say
He dons sunglasses.
it's pretty radical. Over here?
He points to a different camera.
Pretty radical.
Let's roll the clip.
He shies away.
Okay, I mean,
Now in development at Studio MDHR. It's Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
The title appears on a
new
CRT
fast-action
screen.
platform shooter with arcade quality graphics
Oh.
and amazing sound. Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Only from Studio MDHR.
Text, currently in development. Modern computer. Logo
Okay.
for Studio MDHR.
little action platformer
stage.
thing. That could be fun.
You know I love my puppets. That was great. And there you have it. 2 brand new games from Studio MDHR up in Canada. with
Yeah,
Mighty
2.
Cuphead
Okay, yeah.
Adventure, a true 8-bit action platformer coming to consoles and PC. And then a brand new hand-animated Cuphead game has been confirmed too. Great news.
Okay,
All right.
that's good.
Well, now please join me in welcoming my co-host and partner in a new game discovery website called Looking for Game. It's Lucy James, everyone.
Ah, okay.
Lucy
Maybe
walks
this
on
will help
stage
with
wearing a
discovery
long
of games with
asymmetrical
all this
royal blue
shovelware
evening gown.
that's infesting all these stores.
Thanks, Jeff.
I
am
literally
thrilled
watched
to
a
be back
video
here at
yesterday
Summer
about some of the
Game
shit
Fest.
that's on
I'm
this
excited to share
Nintendo
in
eShop.
So many incredible announcements. Now, this next one is very special for me. It's a game we've all been waiting to see for a long time.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Tall grasses shiver in high winds as bare tree limbs twist through 3 thick sheets of rain. Text, 20th Century Games. In the distance, red and white signal lights shine atop a tall structure. They blink through the rain. Text, Sega.
Oh,
More
Sega.
fires flicker beside a crash site. Text appears, one line at a time.
I mentioned Sega.
Subtitles, your mistake. It was expensive. Spiny trees are silhouetted in the rain. Lightning flashes outside the windows of a crashed vessel.
And all of a sudden,
Subtitles.
yeah.
Something the company rarely forgives.
Crazy tax.
CRT screens and lights flicker on in
Sorry.
the vessel. Subtitles. This is your last chance. A lighted table is flanked by alcoves. In the forest, a parked truck's headlights cut through the rain. Hazard lights flash.
trying to think what
A lit
this would be.
flamethrower lies on the floor.
Because it doesn't have a
In
Yakuza
first person,
vibe.
someone descends a ladder.
Yes,
Hands pull a lever.
I understand.
Near the flamethrower, blood is spattered over a bulkhead door. Grating covering a vent is bent outward as though something burst out of it. A segmented tail slides past. An android's torso convulses. A person opens their eyes. A xenomorph parts its pharyngeal jaws.
Oh,
A titan
that's.
flickers
I
into place.
thought that
Alien
might
Isolation
be.
2.
Oh,
Text.
I
Wishlist now
want
on
to
Xbox,
play
PS5, Switch 2,
the
and
original. I
Steam.
think I bought the original, but I just
Hi, I'm Al Hope, creative director of Alien Isolation 2.
And I'm Anna Sobikova, art director of Alien Isolation 2.
On behalf-
They both
that
mean
game is
the
just
whole survival
terrifying.
team at Creative Assembly, we're very excited to share our return to the survival horror genre. It's been 12 years since we released the first Alien Isolation, and we're continuing what we started, creating an authentic new chapter which builds on that core isolation experience of escaping the terrifying, unkillable, relentless alien.
And this time, we're unleashing the alien on an unsuspecting colony world. From the claustrophobic confines of the colony itself to the exposed and storm-ravaged landscape surrounding it, Kurosaki Station is a new hunting ground for the ultimate apex predator. Players will face a desperate struggle to survive and escape, and we cannot wait to show you more in the future. Thanks.
That's at
They both
least a
nod.
year or two out, I bet.
Jeff walks back on stage.
Thanks so much, Anna and Al. Today, we are honored to have one of gaming's true visionaries here with us in the audience. For more than 2 decades, his work has reminded us that games can be emotional and deeply human. From Eco to Shadow of the Colossus to The Last Guardian, he has left
okay.
an unforgettable mark on this medium. Please join
Okay.
me in recognizing the legendary Fumito Ueda-san. Ueda-san, great to see you.
He waves from the audience.
And now, let's talk about his next game. A few years ago, we gave you an early glimpse at Ueda-san's next game, then known as Project Robot. Well,
I was gonna
now,
say, yeah, I don't
it's
remember
time to
what it
step
was.
deeper into the mysterious, unsettling, and epic world that marks Ueda's first game in a decade. Let's take a look.
He motions to the screens behind him.
So Project Robot, I'm guessing kind of a
Logos for
sci-fi.
Project Robot and Gen Design. Text. Epic Games Publishing presents a new journey from the
it's an
creators
Epic
of
thing.
Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, and more. A decaying cyborg lifts itself upright from sand. Calm waters glimmer in dim sunlight. Abandoned structures stand tall above buttes. The figure, now carrying a rifle on its back and wearing a cloak, looks over its shoulder at us. An enormous robotic eye scans it.
And I don't
Another
mind
decaying robot's head hovers
some of the
through
cinematic
various
stuff,
weather
but that's the
patterns
problem I
and
have with these Game Awards and Summer Game Fest
at
stuff.
dusk and in sunlight.
I want to see gameplay. These
The
are video
gigantic robot's
games.
head finally arrives at its body, which slowly eases itself upright from
Hopefully we get some
the
of that.
seashore. The head hovers into place as the much smaller robot watches from the ground.
I'm assuming third person.
The enormous robot lifts a structural column. Later, the smaller robot fires at swarms from the back of a speeding tank. More giant robots' heads lower into place. The smaller robot jetpacks around one. A megastructure lights up. A rocket booster takes off. Gameplay, third-person shooter and platformer. 2 of the robots battle. Title appears, Gen Atlas. Wishlist now on Epic, PS5, and Xbox platforms.
Does that look incredible?
Ah.
All right. I cannot wait for Gen
I just
Atlas.
wanted to see
Thank
more
you,
gameplay,
Ueda-san.
though.
All right. Well, next we travel to the east, to China, circa 848 AD. Blood Message is a cinematic single-player action-adventure game from NetEase. You are a messenger who embarks on a perilous eastward odyssey with your son, fighting against impossible odds.
Okay.
An eye stares unblinkingly. The eye belongs to a small ceramic instrument which lays face down in mud as armies walk past. The instrument, an ocarina shaped like a bird, doesn't move as horses run past. Torchlight flickers in a dark night. A man with a scarred back drops to his knees beside it. Subtitles. Hexy was lost to the Tubo more than 50 years ago. Many rebels have fought for righteousness, but none have held out for as long as we have. Today, outnumbered, the Qianqing squad was
Yeah, will
victorious.
they have
It
a
deserves the
English
highest
audio
honors.
track is the big question.
A captain holds out a scroll. A man wields a straight sword against his enemies. Subtitles. Your turn now. An archer squares up. Later, the man wields a bow from horseback. Subtitles. Father, they say if Hexy could rejoin the Tang dynasty, you wouldn't have to fight, and our home would be safe. A young boy looks up at his father. Together, they gaze out at a placid village with walls around its edges. Subtitles. Surrender now, or we will slaughter you all. A siege on the village walls as dozens of siege engines, catapults, and trebuchets launch projectiles at it.
There's been a few
Subtitles.
Chinese games the last couple of years, and I haven't gotten
Before
around to
dishonor.
playing.
The warrior charges several
Playing
of the
them,
attackers on the walls as snow falls over them all. Blood
There was
coats his blade as he
Wolong,
reels
and then
from
I
one of
forget
their
the.
attacks.
There's a couple I get mixed up,
He jabs a dagger into one
but
of
there
their
was a
necks.
third-person one that I was actually pretty interested in
Subtitles.
trying.
Hold the gate. Subtitles. I couldn't protect my home.
There's
and I couldn't
Wolong
save my
and
comrades.
what was the other one?
What's a home with no one left?
Because there's two
A young
games in the
girl
one
looses
series, I
arrows
think.
As the man rolls free of more attackers. He rams his blade deep into their flesh. carving
See
it through the
again,
abdomen.
this isn't gameplay. I
He
don't
collapses
think.
from exhaustion.
Yeah, graphics are great, but I want to see.
Snow falls into his black hair as he
I
gazes
want to
out
see
at the
gameplay.
battlefield. From the distance, silhouettes charge.
That's
Subtitles.
the thing I
This
hate about a
land,
lot of these
ever locked with
trailers.
strife, has seen no soul return to life. He stands alone before the charge. Title: Blood Message. Subtitles: When that day finally comes, my Ning, you and all the other children will never have to worry about having a home again. He hands the small bird-shaped ocarina to the young boy. Now, the young boy, much older, sits on horseback with the ocarina on his hip. The village has burned. Text: First hands-on preview begins tomorrow at Playdays.
Oh,
On
okay.
stage, Lucy.
Now please welcome a game developer who is visiting the US for the first time in 2 decades. From RGG Studio, it's Masayoshi Yokoyama.
Title appears on the screens behind them, Stranger Than Heaven. Yokoyama holds their
Okay.
arms aloft as he walks on stage.
Yeah, this was at the Microsoft event, I think.
No subtitles appear.
Hello
Oh,
everyone, this is Yokoyama. Today, we have an exciting new update about Stranger Than Heaven. First, please take a look at this.
Subtitles: I've been looking into you. Cast out from the other side of the Pacific just for being Asian. In a bathhouse, several men bathe. Subtitles:
I'm
only
trying
be
to
treated as
remember
filth
when they
in
showed
Japan.
this last if they
Enough
had
to make a man
English
question
dialogue
what
at
he
all.
believes.
Because if
Here
there
we're for
isn't,
revenge, are we? Wasting your life
this
on
just
such
isn't a game
trivial-
for me
trivial
because
things,
I can't read
Danielle.
the dialogue.
A tattooed naked man hops out of a bathtub. Subtitles: I need to put an end to this. It's the only way my life will ever begin. Text: Yu Shirota, Dean Fujioka, Snoop Dogg, Moeka Hoshi, Tokuma Nishi,
Right, yeah,
Kelly,
okay.
Satoshi
It's kind of coming
Fujihara,
back to me
Akio
now.
Otsuka, and others.
Yeah, this was the Snoop Dogg
Names
game.
appear over dozens of characters.
I don't know what to think of this. Again,
A black man walks in. Text appears. Tupac, 2027, January 15th. Title: Stranger Than Heaven.
okay.
On stage, Yokoyama and Jeff.
Well, Yokoyama, we got a lot to talk about, but first of all, we have a release date.
本作の発売日は2027年1月15日となります。そして先ほどのトレーラーには新しいキャストも情報が含まれていましたが、その件に関してはこの方に語ってもらいましょう。
Stranger Than Heaven will be released on January 15th, 2027. As you may have noticed in the trailer, we revealed some interesting new cast members. To tell you more about that, I'd like to bring out a special guest.
Please welcome Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg walks out wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, see, this
He
kind of
shakes the
stuff doesn't
interpreter's
do
hand,
much for me.
Followed by Yokoyama and Jeff.
I mean, okay, it's another celebrity.
Snoops, everyone's talking about this
What up,
game.
though?
It's so good to have you here, man.
That's crazy.
So you teaming up with Yokoyama. Tell us, how does this happen? Why do you want to work with RGG?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Sega. I've been playing that game since it first came out, and you know, to be associated with such a great game and such a great person like this and the team that they put together, it's an amazing, feat for me. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
Now, we got to talk about what just announced in this trailer. How's Tupac being a part of this?
The Tupac estate and my son and myself, we work very closely together. So it just made sense to put him in this game because his likeness and his spirit still lives on, and I just feel like it was so connected.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how in the heck are they? Got some AI nonsense.
What's insane? I'm sure you got more surprises in there too. I know the song sounds great. Well, we're looking forward to hearing more on Stranger Than Heaven. I also want to ask you though about something a couple years ago at TGA. You and Cordell talked about Death Row Games is something that you guys want to do. Any updates on what's happening there, DRG?
Yes, sir. Death Row Games, we're building a hip-hop gaming universe, bringing an authentic culture to life, you know what I'm saying? And we just got a lot of plans that we're planning on actually bringing to life in the next, couple of months.
Okay, well, we'll hopefully hear more on that soon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Snoop Dogg. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, that honestly didn't do much for me.
Snoop nods as he and Yokoyama leave the stage. Jeff.
More crazy stuff to come. All right, next we're excited to announce the stunning debut title from a new studio in Sweden. Hex is an open-world action-adventure game from key creators behind The Division and Little Nightmares.
Okay.
You brave the wild north as researchers stranded in a mind-bending, player-shaped procedural world. This is a very cool game. Take a look.
Hex, huh?
Runes appear. A small statue of a praying cherub sits in a kitchen. Logo for dead astronauts. Dust motes float through the abandoned room. Outside, megastructures stretch upward into fog. Runes continue appearing from right to left. A gnarled hand clenches. Pudgy feet march through woods. An automaton is constructed of overlapping black pieces. More runes appear. A spiked head lifts.
Okay, snippet of game. Okay, here we got some gameplay.
Two
First
hypers
person.
load weapons and run across storage containers. Gameplay, first-person shooter.
Yeah, it's black and white
One of
too.
them faces down the spiked head monstrosity. Together, 3 players approach one of the megastructures. Inside are dizzying.
Just don't be an
impossible
extraction shooter.
constructions. They cling to the sides of walls as though gravity does not exist. Title, Hex. One of them jams a cube into a wall. Lights appear. A tiny plant grows from it.
Oh.
Black pillars shoot up from the spot in the forest where the player inserted the cube. Together with 2 other players, he flees.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on there.
The columns continue rising, overtaking the forest until they form an impenetrable wall. All at once, they recede. Title, Hex, coming 2027 to Steam and Epic. Wishlist now. On stage, Lucy.
I can't wait to see more from Hex.
Interesting.
It looks absolutely stunning. We have much more SGF to come, but first on June 14th, Dead by Daylight is celebrating its 10th anniversary. Watch this closely because here's a little tease of what's ahead.
I love the idea of this game. Again, I think it's just one of those things that's hard for me to play, but I love the idea behind it.
6 balloons float above a farm. Blood pours along a bouncy castle. A tie reads Life of the Party. Fireworks burst Lost behind a hook, a severed hand sits among birthday presents. Sparklers burn atop a cake. 5 people sit around it, each wearing red blindfolds. Title, You're Invited. June 14th. Title, Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
In a medieval tavern, a hooded figure plays a guitar. They play by a campfire.
Wait, that sounds like
amid snowy
Metallica.
ruins as a carapace creature approaches them. Title, Mortal Shell 2, Open Beta. Later, the player plays the lute against a variety
Trying
of
to remember
different
if
monstrous creatures.
did I do a
Text,
video for
play
the
beta
original
now
Mortal
on
Shell?
Steam. Text, Tiny Build presents. A man wearing a cowboy hat ascends a radio tower. He looks through binoculars.
I was terrible at it,
A
but
battle ensues between 2 ramshackle contraptions walking on spider-like legs. In a menu, they construct their own tanks made of multi-level compartments. The player organizes their loot. They fire at zombies, ascend bell towers, and navigate through a desert on their contraption.
if it was more PvE, I would be into it.
Gameplay, first-person shooter and driving. They fire at other people in a Western-style town. They pick up a device. Later, the town explodes. Title, Sand, Raiders of Sophie. Play the server slam now.
Okay, I was trying to think, yeah.
Underwater.
That did look familiar.
The view rises above the surface of a dark sea.
Privateering. Is it dangerous?
Edward Kenway mans the helm.
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Later, he lies in bed with a blonde woman.
Gentlemen,
Oh, is this that
do not plunge headlong into following orders of a
Assassin's
single
Creed
madman.
remake
Kenway
thing?
free runs over rooftops.
But act according to our own collective madness.
He accepts a bottle from one of his fellow sailors.
All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye!
He speaks to his crew. A massive galleon fires its cannons. He swims through seas alongside schools of fish.
We're moments away from the grandest prize of all.
He stands at a vantage point.
After you,
More
Captain.
His twin
cutscenes.
flintlock pistols are strapped to his chest.
Don't save me a spot in Hell Shaker.
2 ships are locked in battle.
Coming soon.
One of them rams the other. Kenway stands victorious as the other ship sinks in flames. Title, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, coming July 9th.
Okay, yeah,
On
that's.
stage,
I was pretty
Lucy.
sure that's what that was.
Welcome back to SGF. That was Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is arriving July 9th. Now it's time for the announcement of a game that reunites one of the best action game developers in the world with a legendary franchise.
Okay.
Above calm waters, a huge doorway is shaped like a circle. Logo appears. Paramount Games Studio.
Yeah, Paramount. They just announced this weird, like, studio creation
Water
or this
flows through a
merger
system.
thing.
Steam rises from a manhole cover. Text from the studio that brought you Bayonetta and others. Platinum Games.
Platinum.
Inc. Glass shatters. Street signs sit in a dark city.
Is this what?
The manhole covers transforms into the moon.
It
Text,
is!
when all that remains is vengeance. The moon turns red over a city.
Oh, I just got chills.
Title: The Last
Fuck
Ronin.
yes.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Show me gameplay.
One of the turtles stands with twin swords on his
God
back.
damn it, show me
Text,
gameplay.
Join the resistance. Jeff Keighley.
Come
Guys
on.
having fun yet? We are just getting started, believe it or not. All right, well, that's another TMNT game from Platinum Games, and I cannot wait to learn more about Last Ronin. Now, please welcome
That sucks. I
two-time
mean, I'm glad it hasn't been
loser
canceled.
for Expedition 33 and Final Fantasy 16.
But I want to see gameplay of that so bad.
Ben walks on stage wearing a white t-shirt,
I kept seeing all those manhole covers
showing
and
a picture of
stuff,
himself giving a thumbs up. He gives a thumbs up.
and then hearing that theme.
He smirks.
For the past little while, I have had the incredible opportunity to step into the world of Fortnite as the visitor. And today, I finally get to share a glimpse of where that journey is heading next.
I don't know. I just don't care about Fortnite. I hate to say it, but I just don't.
Begin, and everything is about to change. Let me show you what's coming in Fortnite's next season, Runners, launching later tonight.
Several squads run in.
The hunt for power breeds chaos.
Title: Fortnite Runners, Chapter 7.
And that chaos is spreading with these sprites.
The visitor drops in.
From 0-point energy. They can make you stronger.
I mean, I was almost tempted when they had that
Players
Simpsons
wear the elemental
month,
sprites on their backs.
but I never did.
That kind of power.
A
I didn't have
vortex
time.
appears.
So
But
we must secure them.
The visitor stands with 3
I don't
players
know.
before the portal. Gameplay: third-person shooter.
I mean,
player picks up a green
if I
sprite and
were to
deposits
play
it
it,
locked in
I
a
would
box.
play the no build mode
The
because
box
I'm
rises
just
up into the
not
vortex.
interested in that. But
3 other players runs in as one veers past on a vehicle. John Wick loads a pistol. He
Yeah, I was
wears
gonna
the
say, it's John
red-colored
Wick.
Sprite on his back as he leaps high into the air. In a montage, several other players duel. Title: Fortnite Runners, Chapter 7, Season 3. On stage, Ben Starr. He holds the thumbs up.
Now, if you're wondering how we end up on this new island, you'll have to jump into the Shattered event happening live inside Fortnite right after Summer Game Fest. This season, we asked every player to choose a side, and in the live event, that choice changes your experience. It has all been building to this moment. The party starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, but the doors open early, and trust me, you'll want to stay to the very end of the event. I've got a little surprise waiting for you.
He smiles.
The stage is set.
The visitor's helmet drops to the ground.
You chose your side.
A sphere coalesces.
This ends now.
2 figures clash. Title: Fortnite Shattered. End of season live event today. On stage, Lucy.
Now it's time for a special announcement from Bandai Namco about one of the most influential sci-fi franchises ever created.
I was secretly hoping that we would get a Soul Calibur or something.
Mankind measured time by
But when they
season,
said sci-fi, I'm like, oh, that's not Soul Calibur.
Sunflowers glimmer
For a
in
moment,
bright
the
sunlight.
future felt promising.
Behind them is an industrial facility. An enormous foot crushes the sunflowers. A pink-haired young woman watches.
Oh, I
dozens
wonder
of
if we get any
security.
footage of the next game from
stands as they all flicker
the
out.
RoboCop developers. I forget what they're working on next, but it looked cool.
An explosion rocks her to one side. She watches the single remaining feed as 2 enormous robots are locked in battle. One bipedal mech punches another spider-like one, then guns it down in the field of sunflowers.
Damn, that thing is big.
An even larger one bats the first aside. A second humanoid mech lands on jets. It unfurls its own weapon. Its booster jets alight. It leaps. Then
See, this looks
charges.
cool, but I don't want.
It remembers one man,
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but
the pilot.
I want to see gameplay.
The mech fires. Gameplay: third-person shooter.
Okay, now we're talking.
In a desert, the mech zips around as it battles more arachnids.
Okay.
Title: Gundam Rogue Orbit, coming 2027.
That could be kind of cool.
The Gundam's chest opens. The pilot steps out and takes off their helmet.
Find me. I'm here.
On stage,
That could be interesting. I would be intrigued about playing
Thousands
that.
of games launch every year, so finding your next favorite can be tough. That's why I'm launching my new newsletter, Looking for Game. Thank you.
She beams.
I'll be curating and selecting games that deserve your attention every week and sending demos and exclusive playtest invites straight to your inbox. Head over to lookingfor.game to sign up with player.gg.
I gotta do that. I saw something about that on Twitter the other day.
This next title comes from a solo developer, Adrian Mulero from Spain. It is a co-op physics game about 2 geese and 1 very fragile egg.
Okay, Hunky, ready to be a parent?
Sure, don't worry. This is a piece of cake.
2 cartoonish geese carry a nest.
Oh, this is gonna be chaos.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
They balance on a log over a river.
Your other left.
Cracks appear in the egg.
Okay, new plan. This is a good one. Are you listening to me?
Cosmetics appear over one goose.
What is this? It's way too hard.
Watch out with our baby. Watch out with our baby.
Other destroyed eggs appear as fried eggs around them.
Just focus, please.
They navigate past obstacles.
If we work together, I know we can do it.
How? This is extremely hard.
They fly across a gap.
One of those crazy co-op games.
Maybe if we look for some more people, it would be easier.
2 more geese appear, each carrying their own eggs. Text appears.
Is an extremely hard game.
Title: Extremely Hard Game, June 24th.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's literally a couple weeks
Now
away.
it's time for a debut game from a veteran team of developers who come from Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward and other amazing studios. Over the past half-decade, they've quietly been working on an ambitious new project. Here is the global announcement.
Okay.
People are
World
endlessly disappointed.
premiere.
Text: Pre-alpha gameplay capture.
They're greedy.
Operatives take cover. One
Yeah.
lies dead and bloodied.
They lie.
One is cloaked and slams a second to the ground.
Yes, dogs? Yeah, I got one of them.
He decloaks.
So that's what I say when I look at someone like you. Bully.
See, that's where we're different. I genuinely like most people.
2 operatives sit
Oh,
at a
you're
picnic
truly a
table.
sick fuck.
Later, the 2 of them walk along a ridgeline. A title appears: That's No Moon.
Okay.
We need to move. They'll be coming for you.
Coming for us. You're not one of them anymore.
They navigate along a rocky cliff face. The woman performs a stealth takedown of an enemy.
Just like you and me.
She helps
You
the
guys
man
don't
up an
understand
edge.
the real threat. Not like we do.
The man cloaks as they sneak over rocks.
Headshot.
He sights down a guard and fires. Later, they take cover from incoming fire.
If I go to work with my enemy to survive, so be it. For now.
They stay low as rifle bullets pepper them.
Fight those things together. Or die alone.
The 2 operatives are locked in a knife fight. A wound heals.
No. Do not touch him.
They unclip a man from an operating
looks
table.
interesting.
A bloodied hand smacks against glass.
If this is current generation, I'm just thinking, like, why do we need a new generation of systems right now? You know, especially with prices of everything. If a lot of these games that we're seeing
The
are
2
current
operatives
gen,
walk side by side. She nods.
I know they got to make their billions of dollars, but
Molten gold shimmers over a black surface. It forms a title: Crossfire, Wishlist now for PS5, Xbox, Steam, and Epic.
For over 18 years, Jacob and I have developed character-driven games with the goal of thoroughly connecting design and story.
Taylor Kudasaki.
In Crossfire, two opposing operators must form a temporary alliance. Depending on one another is their only chance of survival.
I wonder if it's
this narrative,
co-op
we completely
only.
Rethought how cover and traversal work together and created a system that rewards tactical thinking, stealth, and repositioning.
Text,
It's
Jacob
called
Minkoff.
Adaptive Cover. With Adaptive Cover, our player character Layla dynamically adjusts her stance to react to the complex terrain and the enemy's line of sight. It fundamentally changes your relationship with the environment and becomes an active skill to master.
Shout out to our amazing team at That's No Moon, who are meticulously crafting Crossfire. It's for all of you who, like us, love high-agency, single-player, story-driven games. Thank you.
I'm
They
intrigued.
both nod to the audience. Jeff.
Hope there's accessibility. I'd love to see a high contrast, especially with
Thank you
stealth.
so much, Jacob and Taylor. Now, last year at the Game Awards, we introduced the next game from Remedy Entertainment. Here's a
Oh,
new
yeah.
look at the mind-bending world of Control Resonant.
I'm trying to remember. I know they had
nods.
Did they have a release date for that?
Mixes gameplay and in-engine footage.
Is that a July thing?
Fallen.
Or September? No, September?
Everything we tried to contain is now loose in the streets of Manhattan.
FBC headquarters lie in
Caused
rubble.
by a new type of hostile resonance. It is beyond anything that we can currently measure.
I'm trying to remember if
It's
this is the
all
same trailer we had the other
quite
day.
terrifying
The streets of Manhattan overlap impossibly.
and fascinating.
Dylan holds up his hands, controlling. Several corpses hover above the streets.
No, I think it might be different.
Tessellating structures stretch into the distance. Several creatures lope through the streets. Subway systems lie in rubble. The FBC headquarters are filled with detritus.
I never did get around to beating the original Control. I really needed to go back and do that, especially now they've updated their accessibility a bit
Searching for the solution
post-launch.
in every way we can.
He sprints along the catwalk as the world slows.
Because I remember playing it on my PC and it looks stunning.
Title, Control Resonant,
Yeah, September 24th. Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's time for another Summer Game Fest exclusive, the announcement of the next game in a storied franchise.
Text, alpha footage captured in engine. Fog shines through a placid forest. A beast resembling a deer lopes through it. A man rides its back.
Our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier.
Text from the studio that brought you.
We who protect this land. One reason stands above all others.
That brought you what?
Wonder.
Journalism quotes appear. Text comes a modern evolution of the MMO.
See it in your eyes.
Oh.
Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land.
I hear MMO and I get less excited.
Gold thread forms embroidery.
We are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all.
It forms a tapestry depicting epic battles.
We cannot guarantee your comfort or even your safety. But if you yearn for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose,
the player rides his mount and joins two others.
Dying for. To you, we can promise.
The tapestry flaps into the distance. Title, Guild Wars 3.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I mean, cool.
Beta begins fall 2027. Register for a chance to play
But
first.
I mean, if there's some massive accessibility stuff, I
and
might
live
check it out.
online around the
But
world, I'm Colin Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet.
I just don't have time to dedicate to an MMO.
exclusive first look
That's
at
my
our
biggest
upcoming game.
problem.
The time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG, and that game is Guild Wars 3.
Colin beams.
Glad you all agree. Guild Wars 3 is an epic world that is both beautiful and fun to explore, where the joy of movement is powered by your character's momentum, and combat will usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars. We're so excited to welcome all of you to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter right now.
I mean, like I said, I'll keep an eye on it, you know, especially if they end up, like I said, I don't know if they've ever had an MMO that is natively added like blind accessibility. So if they do,
get ready to blast across the galaxy with daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar faces. Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Yes, I want to know more about.
October. And now
Okay, that was an October game. I thought it was September too.
Planet Divinacos. Now this is pod racing.
Yeah, this they were talking about like a Burnout style.
Of ships close in on a moon.
I'm genuinely intrigued about this.
An arena set on the moon's surface.
Champions are born, and losers annihilated.
I genuinely
A
hope this is
variety of races
awesome.
Sit on their pod racers before the race starts.
Little clips of
Sources say you've been
little snippets of gameplay.
friends amongst our fellow League pilots.
Racers don't go head-to-head against Bulba. Legends do.
They are not your friends.
I've seen you at Kestar's side.
A pod racer explodes.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, this is the dream shape.
Sebulba spits out his drink. Gameplay, third-person racer.
Yeah, this looks cool as hell.
The player pilots a twin-engined pod racer. The announcer. They pilot a variety of squat and bike-like pod racers. They navigate through canyon walls as engines explode. Title, Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Yeah, I think there's another Star Wars game that they're gonna be unveiling this today too, from what I recall.
Text, Epic Games Publishing presents Section 9 Interactive. Subtitles, initiate the mission.
I still keep thinking about that last Ronin game.
Into a facility.
Especially now that Platinum is doing it.
We will end it, this abyss. Gameplay, top-down shooter.
Huh.
Subtitles, do you wonder why they sent us here? Creatures emerge from the darkness as the player guns them down. Title, End of Abyss.
End of Abyss. Huh.
October 1st. Pre-order now on Epic,
Wow.
PS5, and Xbox.
Another Epic game
Underwater,
exclusive.
Text appears. Tiny Build presents. A tugboat sits in
Oh
a
god,
placid
all this
bay.
water stuff. I was thinking,
person,
you know,
The player
Sega.
grabs a fishing rod.
They were talking about some Echo the
Then a spear
Dolphin
gun.
revival again too.
In a variety of mini-games, they cook and then repair their weapons. A flare bursts up from the tugboat. Later, they paddle a kayak onto
earth
an
is
abandoned
this?
seaside village.
We got some first-person
A zombie stuck
gameplay.
into the wall and covered in barnacles swipes at them. They fire pistols and shotguns. A shark attacks their kayak. More zombies are grafted into the walls. One attacks the player, gnashing its jaws. Title appears. Last Harbor. Wishlist now.
Okay.
Logos
Could be
for Steam
interesting.
and Tiny Build.
I'm
On
kind of
stage,
intrigued
Jeff
about
Keighley.
that one.
We announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic
Here we
franchises,
go.
including Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi.
Right.
Another one is Virtua Fighter. Today we've got your
Ooh.
first ever look at the
Okay.
surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Yeah, they did announce, I forget what event it was, they announced some new Virtua Fighter
Cars
thing.
drive along city streets from above.
Love to see these guys implement
Banners flutter in the
accessibility,
sunlight.
like Mortal Kombat.
Logo for Sega. A man wearing a red undershirt and loose pants wears earbuds.
I wonder if they're gonna do
As
the,
he walks down a street.
I wonder if they're gonna do like an
Appears on
open
its support
world
column, RGG
thing like
Studio.
Street Fighter did.
The man looks up at a banner, which reads, "Show your true strength, Fight Fest."
Talking about your ex? Hey, I've got an idea for you.
He sits at a table.
Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know.
And I don't remember a lot of the names of the Virtua Fighter characters, but
Elsewhere, he fist fights in a fight pit.
I always played as Sarah.
A man in a tactical vest bends over a toilet.
Hey, it's me.
There he is!
Shit.
In the rain, the young man puts down the phone and then
Oh.
flees from
Oh.
several other men who spot him. A foot stomps out a cigarette.
Dude, what the hell? We got some third
He
person, like,
runs along a crane, leaping toward a construction
because
site.
that looks like gameplay. Little, oh, so we got beat 'em up stuff too?
Later, he fist fights another young man.
Oh shit.
Gameplay, third-person fighter.
One more move and I'll cut her fucking head off!
Alright, just take it easy.
So you get one-on-one fights and some beat 'em up stuff? Is that what I'm seeing here?
In a restaurant, she grapples several attackers.
Color me very intrigued.
You're... Madam Sue? You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
A young woman lets down her hair. Text, new Virtua Fighter project.
Huh.
Title,
So,
Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
yeah, that's not coming out. Oh, okay, I was gonna say that's not coming out for a long time.
Who's Pai Chan?
I want to learn more
Text,
about
For
that.
more details, tune in today.
Oh.
Jeff Keighley.
It's been 25 years
Really?
since RuneScape was born, and 20 years tomorrow that Duriel 321 wreaked havoc in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to
I know
console
of
with
RuneScape, but never played
playable
it.
now on PC and early access. Here's a new look.
I know nothing about RuneScape. Didn't they? Wasn't that? Didn't they do a?
An idyllic medieval village sits next to a forest.
Is this the one that they did on the Sony event the other day?
But some
I think it might be.
more than survival.
Players fish. One logs with magic. They build a house.
They fight. They adapt. They build.
Gameplay, third-person
They stride
exploration.
boldly into the unknown.
Yeah, I think this
Claiming
might
dominion.
be
And forging.
the one
Their
that they
legend.
showed at
Players
Sony the
battle
other day.
ogres and a dragon. They sword fight on a castle parapet.
I mean, it looks okay.
A dragon takes off and breathes frost down at the players. In a desert, they fight several spider-like enemies. A red dragon lands
Kind
and
of a
breathes fire, which forms a
cartoony
title.
art style, which
RuneScape
is totally
Dragon
fine.
Wilds play now in early access. Logo for Switch 2. Title, Square Enix, The Adventures of Elliot. Gameplay
Okay.
for Switch 2 is shown. Title,
This game-
Orbitals, available summer 2026. In split screen, a platformer. Title,
Adventures of
Starseeker
Elliot.
Astroneer Expeditions.
I played that demo a couple days ago, and it's really good.
Text,
I played the Steam
power up
demo.
Your play with Nintendo Switch 2. Logo
Huh.
for Nintendo.
Okay.
Logo for Digital Extremes.
Ebbing Spring.
And Adventures of Elliot is coming out in like a week or two. So I will be taking a look at
Our
that full
shedding
game on the
seas
channel.
made piles of rot.
It's like a 2D Zelda game with voice acting.
Old-irons cast, with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm.
painted clay. 3 virtues known.
Okay, third person.
We cast.
Armored Knights duel.
I don't know if it's just like a. I wonder if this is supposed to be like another Souls-like.
Alas, find me, Fawn, or I'll find you.
A woman rides a wolf.
Huh.
Title: Soulframe Pre-Alpha. Join us, won't you?
Okay.
Soulframe.com.
That could be
Wishlist
good.
on Steam. Logo for Obsidian Entertainment and Eidos Montreal.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters. We're just a lot smaller now.
Miniaturized teens run through a lawn.
Oh, this is
You're looking at a living fossil.
Is this grounded? Something? Something grounded? I have a feeling.
Caterpillar is adorned with growths.
Because Obsidian makes the Grounded series.
For a survival epic 65 millimeters in the making.
Huh?
The teens are pursued by scorpions.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
A giant eye opens.
I have not tried these games yet.
A lizard swipes its fist at them. Title: Grounded 2 on Xbox, Steam, and PS5.
Right,
One of the
okay.
teens shines a flashlight. Text: Into the Abyss. Update coming to all platforms August 11th. Text: In-engine cinematic rendered for trailer.
Some guys leave it to luck.
A man enters a barn.
Ride on a roll of the dice.
Correction, a bar, as another man sips whiskey.
Not
A match lights a cigar.
You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
The man smirks as he exhales cigar smoke. Title: Mafia: The Old Country. Man of Honor. Story expansion. August 14th.
Okay, I was gonna say I was
Wishlist
sort of thinking Mafia, but I wasn't sure.
On stage, Jeff Keighley.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
Okay.
Runes appear, which glitch into text. Panache Games Digital proudly presents.
I was born to be the collector.
Text: In-engine and in-game
to protect
capture.
a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am.
Skulls sit atop books.
I'm trying to think, like, how do you even plan if you're doing a game for 16 years?
A woman wearing a white head covering looks into a mirror.
That's like 2 or 3 generations of systems. How do you plan for what the hardware?
To facing them.
She walks through a puritanical town.
That sounds really hard.
Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
Black cats stare from rooftops. In flashes, the hooded woman duels
But at
several
last,
guards.
Their debt is due.
She continues walking out of the town. Dozens of people are gathered in a ritual around a gnarled tree in a forest at night.
Every breath has led me to this moment.
Black cats gather on
As
the
the
tree.
moon bears witness, I take the first step.
The full moon
My
shines.
time has come.
Torches light a path.
I'm ready.
Gameplay would be good.
The woman opens her eyes. A veil covers her face. Text appears, one letter at a time. 666. Amsterdam. Text. Wishlist now on Steam and Epic Games Store.
That really didn't tell me anything.
Thank you, Jeff. And thank you,
Patrice.
everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, "The film is the talking." That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Games Store.
Huh. Okay. Well, then I can at least figure out what the hell kind of game it
story
is.
Experience and amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year. Join us for the journey. Merci and panache Calis.
No subtitles appear. He pumps his fist.
I'll have to check that out then.
In the town, the woman walks along with a black cat on her shoulder. She wears a red veil. She consults a tome, holds a staff, wears fluttering red robes.
Okay, so third person.
At town guards.
It definitely has a really unique art style.
Then stands before a twitching monstrosity resembling an arm. Title 1666, Amsterdam. Jeff Keighley.
I might have to check that out and just see if there's any accessibility in that demo.
Including a special surprise guest.
A red swirl appears on the screens behind him.
Wait, that looked like a Dreamcast swirl almost.
Billy from Saw?
Yeah, Saw.
Hello, Jeff Keighley. Hello. I want to play a game.
It's mouth moves.
That's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
Jeff shrugs. Fluorescent lights flicker on over a glass desk. Hands grab a book and a tape recorder.
100 years have passed.
Logos for Bloober Team and Broken Mirror.
Bloober Team, yep. They're the ones that do a lot of horror games. They did the recent Silent Hill 2, I think.
A hand grasps a scalpel.
Is our only true path to redemption.
Writing in blood, the hour
and the
that people tell themselves. Only then.
I forget what the other series was that they did.
What really makes them tick.
The meat of a man's jaw is flayed open as he bends over
Layers
a
of
dead
Fear.
comrade on a battlefield in
The
World War I.
sacrifice must always be paid in blood.
That voice sounds so familiar.
A person is strapped into a machine, covering their mouth and jaw. Text, pre-alpha footage. A dizzying maze of cages is overlooked by one observer. Gears turn. Someone punches a device off of their face. Severed fingers lie on a table. One hand grasps one.
I never kept up with this series.
It draws a swirl.
I think I watched like the first 2, maybe 3, but I don't remember much past 1 or 2.
Hands pick up the puppet. Title.
What are they up to, like 10?
Bleeds ever deeper.
Text. Sign up for the closed alpha. 3v1 multiplayer horror game.
Okay.
Approaches.
A knight approaches a grand cathedral. Text. CI Games presents Players First.
Will be determined.
Rain falls over a forest.
Final sacrifice.
A woman has wings made entirely of human
Not sure what this one is.
Bearer.
Text. This fall. Logos for PS5, Xbox, Epic, and Steam.
Okay.
The veil between realms is unraveling.
A dragon sits atop an enormous pagoda.
Life or death.
A knight wields a greatsword.
Will decide.
It slashes at the dragon.
Golden Axe is the game I was trying to remember earlier. Wait, say that again?
Wish list now.
Okay, yeah.
On stage, Lucy.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to Steam this fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Okay, yeah, this is the one that I don't know if they've showed this before.
Separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system.
Text. Gameplay not final.
We need to make our move.
You got someone?
This is that other Star Wars game that I was thinking they were
Logos
going to
for
show.
Lucasfilm Games, BitReactor,
I couldn't
and
remember
Electronic
what it was
Arts.
called.
What do you got for me, Bennick?
A gangplank lowers.
Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
Overlays appear for weapons and maps.
She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
Text. Every strike counts.
Lightsabers.
Dual lightsabers. One green, one blue. Text. Every move counts. Gameplay. 2.5D turn-based strategy.
Oh,
Several
this is
clone
like
troopers
XCOM, but Star Wars.
Every
Okay.
choice counts. A variety of 4-man teams run in.
You know, I would probably be open to playing more of these types of games if they had blind accessibility, because they're just too hard for me to see all the little indicators and stuff. I would be more open to trying these types of games.
Blaster fire rakes along a battlefield.
I thought this was going to be like a squad first-person shooter or something.
Anakin lights his lightsaber.
Okay.
Title: Star Wars Zero Company.
A little surprise at the end there. All right, dark fantasy has always been about one thing: the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Come in.
Text. Present day. An enormous metal security door opens. A delivery man carries a brown package inside. A blood trail leads toward a man.
The box. Please.
He's slumped in an armchair. The delivery man sets the box down and slides it to him. The man pulls out a blood bag. He smiles his jagged teeth at it. He sinks his teeth into the plastic.
Yeah, that would freak me out too.
Heel. The delivery man startles and flees.
Yeah, I'd get the
As
fuck out
vampire
too.
stumbles to his feet, clutching his chest. Red tendrils spread over broken windows.
Neither do I.
A shadowy figure hovers
Certainly
outside.
have reasons to hate me.
Text. AD 1349.
My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil? They adore me. You're a pawn in Brentus's hand, nothing more.
This won't end well.
A lot of story again.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
The man draws a sword. He smiles a jagged, toothed smile.
Hey, gameplay. How about
Gameplay,
that?
third-person hack and slash. The world inverts as he free runs along rooftops. He rakes his claws along a wall to slow his fall.
Did you drain?
Text. Men and monsters share the same blood.
We aren't so different after all.
He slices at an elder vampire. Title: The Blood of Dawnwalker. Coming September 3rd, 2026.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Hello everyone.
That's
My name is Kozak
soon.
Tomaszkiewicz, and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga.
If that game had already been announced, I don't remember it at all.
A present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have a great rest of the show.
Conrad waves. Lucy.
God, there's so many games in September. I feel bad for these guys,
Thanks,
all these
Conrad.
developers.
Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
Somebody's psyched. Yeah.
Lights blink on a ship. In 3D animation, text. Innersloth presents a new game. Dialogue appears for management. Simulation initializing. One crewmate urges another into a pod. Text.
Similar
A
cartoony
task
art
to do.
style.
A checkbox box appears for investigate, cafeteria, text, crimes to solve. In first person, they crawl through a vent. A hand slaps a button. Text, whoever killed Kirk for their own recipe. Now it's my turn to turn up the heat. Title, Among Us Story, on board.
Huh.
In animation, purple kills red. On
From
stage,
the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown.
I forgot they were doing an Among Us TV series. I forgot about
on
that.
stage, an inflatable red crewmate lies face down. A toothed purple crewmate follows the two of them in.
Summer Game Fest! Hey! We are so excited about the future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Yvette?
Liv.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there.
She points at the red
And the
crewmate.
imposter could be any one of us.
She glances at purple.
I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
I mean, I'll watch it.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, hath perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Let me
yeah, but I just don't understand why you're...
The official cause of death, acute ripping off of the face.
They watch a security feed.
That's an oopsie.
Text.
3 makes it a murder mystery.
Text based on the intergalactic phenomenon.
I wonder if we get a release date finally.
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Comes in every color.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
One is electrocuted. A
It
ship
looks
flies
fun.
past a moon.
I'd check it out.
Brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really?
Red is pixelated.
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? Always forget.
Title, Among Us. New series now streaming on Paramount Plus.
Oh,
Jeff
okay.
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest
I did not know that was
surprises in
out.
SGF are still to come? Stay tuned. And it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
We've received an urgent call from Aleph.
I so want to play this, but at the same time, I don't think there's a high contrast mode. I think they said menu narration was coming at some point.
Well, M figures the reward as well.
I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale for sure,
Go back to Aleph and find
at
out
the
what
very
this is all about.
least. Because I've seen some missions and like you're in a crowd with a lot of people, and pinpointing and finding the things that you're supposed to do, especially if you're trying to be stealthy, is going to be tough. Okay, so we got some Switch 2 stuff. Oh, okay, so these are like commercials, so they're not audio described. So I don't know what these games are. Switch up, or power up, okay. Okay. Jenna needs a break.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight, we shall show.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna get a release date for that Masters of the Universe brawler. Or the Toxic Crusaders game. I want those two beat 'em ups. Those.
Text appears. NC presents. A woman skydives off of a plane. Enormous feathery wings appear at her back as she falls. A man places his hand against a glowing stone. It disappears like an illusion. Another woman extends her hand to retract roots into the ceiling of a tunnel. A huge rock golem bursts up from the ground. An owl-like wooden golem
God, I'm trying to remember. There was some demo or beta that I was going to download later, and I forgot already what it was.
Another wields a bow. Gameplay, third-person hack and slash. One man jams an enormous sword into the ground.
A lot of particles flying around.
A hovering white woman with feathery white wings strikes golden light. A knight stands on a cliff face. Several players run through a variety of mystical environments. One leaps high into the air. Text, take flight. They soar through rings on feathery white wings. Islands hover in the air. Text, Atreya awaits. Title, Eon, coming September 2026. Wishlist now on Steam.
More in September? Good God, somebody's going to have to...
The disturbance and end it. To do that,
somebody's going to have to move their release dates.
Work in progress. Logos for Kudo Games and CD Projekt Red.
A simulation?
Time to knock the rust off!
Lucy and Rebecca appear.
The two of you really are from another universe.
The lights of Night City glimmer.
What is this, like a Cyberpunk spin-off?
They pull up a hacking minigame.
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line.
Lucy slashes at several others. She performs quick hacks. Rebecca wields her.
I still gotta finish watching that Cyberpunk anime.
Discord is looking for us.
I'm trying to remember if that was a Netflix thing.
Smasher launches a missile at Lucy. Title, Wuthering Waves and Cyberpunk. Coming on June 8th, 2026.
Oh, okay. Huh.
On stage, Jeff Keighley.
For Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk Edgerunners on June 8th. Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wishlist your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
Text, Capcom presents. Sky Islands hover in the air. A man rides a bipedal bird with blue feathers up.
Yeah, my first thought was Monster Hunter.
He holds reins as the bird spreads its tiny wings.
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
Several other people gather and look up at cathedrals that float.
Wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
A woman gallops on her mount, then takes flight. Other monsters have fleshy wings as they fly in formation, attacking the player. He rip-starts an enormous sword.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a Monster Hunter thing.
He fires a one-armed minigun.
Again, not opposed to it, but with all the upgrades and all that kind of stuff, I would love to see UI and menu narration.
Natural disaster.
That would help a lot.
Too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
A dragon snaps its jaws. Title appears, Monster Hunter Wilds. Ascendance.
Yep, fair enough.
A dragon unfurls itself in a canyon. Text,
2027.
Text, a massive expansion. Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance.
Fair enough.
Coming to PS5, Xbox, and Steam.
You know it's all for nothing. Still you press on.
Text, Arogan, Shanghai. A man walks through the ruins of a village as dust motes float through the air. A megastructure resembles...
I've heard dust motes and dust mites. I don't know why that just caught my attention.
A cloth flutters loose.
Is there a difference?
Obsession! Step to the dream!
It wraps around a demon mask,
Okay.
then hovers into place.
And now we're gonna be fighting.
A health bar appears for Kong Kong Ji, master of cantrip. The ponytailed man draws a straight sword and dodges his attacks. Gameplay, third-person hack and slash.
Yeah, hey, at least we're getting a thing with a lot of
Shines through the
gameplay.
parasol overhead.
Boss battle.
Kong Kong Ji teleports in a puff of smoke. The player now wields a long halberd.
I am not sure what this game is.
He slashes at the cloth.
And like I said, it's so interesting because it's so hard to tell now.
In the lower right corner.
Is it going to be like a hack and slash? Is it going to be like a Ninja Gaiden skill game? Or a Souls game? And like I said, the Souls type stuff I just don't get into as much because I'm terrible at them. I want to love them.
The player switches back to his
But is it going to be
sword,
more like Devil May
slashing
Cry? Is it going to be more like Ninja Gaiden?
An ox summon
You know, the
wielding
different
dual
types of
hammers stands
action
before the player to protect him from a blast of fire.
slashers.
Disrupting my play? You know not your place!
He throws down his mask to don another with flaming red hair. Kong Kong Ji summons 3 duplicates which each slash at the player. They swoop and dive like birds.
Dream is over.
Title: Swords of Legends. Cloth flutters past. Text appears. Wishlist now.
Could be alright.
Steam, Xbox,
Could be fun.
and PS5. On stage,
That was
Lucy.
a new look at gameplay from Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Ji, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Okay, I've been hearing the last day or two something about a new Hot Wheels game. I have Hot Wheels on these 2 installed on my computer, and I have yet to play it more than a couple minutes. I keep meaning to play it and do a video,
Bearing the Hot Wheels logo emblazoned
but these
across the
games are
side.
always good. These, ooh,
Gameplay, third-person racer.
is
It
this
goes
like a
off track, then
Hot
vaults
Wheels
off the jump
Horizon?
for Wheelswood. A photo is taken. and
Wheelswood.
shown on a postcard. Icons appear above other cars as they race around an enormous city, dotted with
Okay.
orange tracks. 2 of the cars stop.
The ducks.
2 rubber ducky cars cross their path.
The
two
rubber duck
supercharged
cars.
Hot Wheels resume their race. A huge miniature of King Kong slams onto buildings overhead. Rubble falls into the car's paths.
I really
Little
want to
others race
know
along a beach.
what accessibility is in this, because this could be cool.
Hazards.
This could be really fun to drive around in.
Over a rainforest, they race along a track resembling fossil spines.
But I have...
Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. Coming September 24th, 2026.
Oh, for God's sake.
On PS5, Xbox, Steam, Switch 2, Epic, and others.
There's so many!
Logo.
Oh,
for
Sonic
35
35th.
years of super speed.
Oh, we're
Sonic,
getting... What is
iconic
this?
Rivals, photo finishers. What's up next? Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sonic
Ah.
and Avatar Legends with Nickelodeon coming October 2026. This was year 1. This is year 2. Text, more new worlds.
I'm waiting for this to go on sale. I remember playing the demo.
Jump and gathers rings. Title, Sonic Racing and Godzilla. Emergency lights flash. An Evangelion mech appears.
Give us
Sonic
Ryo
and
Hazuki.
Evangelion. And we've got a new indie game. Text, Sonic Pico Park. Play with friends. Play with not friends. Expect chaos. Expect chaotic fun. Text, 35 years, still going fast. 35th anniversary. Logo for Sega reflected in an eye. On
Okay.
stage,
Happy
Jeff.
anniversary, Sonic, and happy birthday, Sega. All right, now the world premiere of a project that depicts the entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
Death Note. No. I don't know how you would make a Death Note game.
A huge object bursts up through waves. Several
Okay, Koei
skinless
Tecmo.
titans stand up in the ocean. Logo for Koei Tecmo. Subtitles, I'll kill them all. Every last one.
I know that should have
Logo
given me a
for Omega
hint.
Force. Subtitles, kill them all. Let none escape. Stay alive, that's an order.
When Jeff said what he did, I'm not sure what it is.
Subtitles, you look like you've got some fight left in you. Fire now, hurry! Come
Have
on,
an English
give up
track.
already. Here we go! Several attackers spool out guy wires as they slash at the Titans. Subtitles, can you keep up? Titans truly are the most marvelous creatures. Subtitles, we'll entrust the rest to our comrades. Will this even be worth it? I'll see this through for everyone who dedicated their heart to get us here. Thank you. I'm sorry. Goodbye. In flashes,
What is,
Titans
like,
attack.
I was gonna say
Text,
Attack
the
on
fight
Titan.
For freedom begins and ends here.
Yeah.
Title, Attack on Titan 3. Next scouting report July 1st.
Huh.
Lucy.
I know nothing about that series.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience. Set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide, this is Clutch from Maverick Games.
Clutch, you say?
Text, Maverick Games.
Interesting, we're getting some racing
Text,
stuff
footage
here.
captured in engine. A fountain sits outside of a villa. Yachts sit in the Monte Carlo Bay. 2 Porsches stand ready.
We have 2 drivers dead.
A crash.
3 more in intensive care.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
At a bar.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
Racing stoplights illuminate. A man drifts around a corner in the streets.
Are we getting like?
Racers are neck and neck as they blaze through a tunnel.
All that for you to get out of trouble. Now I'm in deeper than when I started.
At the racetrack. Smoke rises from their tires. They zip through the Italian city streets.
Is this going for like a Need for Speed Midnight Club kind of a thing?
I've tried to help you.
An explosion blooms.
I'm not going to jail for you.
Police cars pursue a Porsche. A car
Do we get
falls
to-
off the jump of a helicopter ramp.
Do we get to wreck into
Title,
dudes like Burnout?
Maverick Games presents Clutch, coming spring 2027.
Huh.
Text,
Okay.
in-engine cinematics built with in-game
I'd like to learn more.
But their sons will.
A cavalry charge.
All respect. You'll harvest.
A muddy medieval battlefield. Arrows rain down. Text, Rob Hauer Games presents gameplay footage. Text, every battle strategic.
Oh, is this like a Total War thing?
Archers loose at a distant enemy over
Reminds me
green
like a
hillside.
Total War
Armored cavalry charges. Text, every battle visceral.
type of deal.
Gameplay
I wonder what happened to that,
and
what was it,
top-down real-time
King
strategy.
something, where you had that weird
Several peasants scream at a
action
replay
battle,
as a
but then you
cavalry
could bring
charge
like
flanks them.
cars into
Text,
medieval
every battle
times, and
yours.
I forget what it was
Customizations
called.
appear for a commander on horseback.
I wonder whatever happened with that. Okay, so you get strategy and on the ground stuff, it looks like.
Wield lances, then
Third
bows,
person.
as arrows streak into the battlefield. Bannerman dots the rank and file. Title: Chronicles Medieval.
Huh.
A soldier executes another.
This could be neat, but again, figuring out where to go on the battlefield without some navigation assist is going to be a problem.
On stage, Lucy.
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Trying to remember what this
a mechanical
is.
Wooden foot stomps in time. Text: Make it loud.
Very cartoony art style.
A vocalist sings into a fish.
What in the hell is going on in this game? I don't.
On kegs. In stylized animation, 2 of them vomit in a tavern.
Yeah. Show some gameplay because I have no clue what this is.
Winks out in a mansion. Flashes of neon graffiti appear over a woman's face. Fists smash a mirror. The same woman grasps a crystal. Ropes of pink light shine from it. In a montage, players flip coins, play a guitar, fire a rifle.
I still don't know what this is. I still don't understand what kind of game it is.
The vocalist continues singing into the fish. Several other players fire a variety of projectiles. One wields a gauntlet, another a harp.
Okay, we're getting snippets, like a third-person song. I don't know what the hell that is.
In a room on a shelf?
Text: The Capcom Collectibles.
Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
A Leon figurine is placed on a glass display.
Different? Has he always had that mustache? He doesn't have a mustache.
Chun-Li.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Leon.
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in
Yeah,
Tokyo
what in the
talks
Sam
like
hell is going on here?
It's called a knockoff.
Well, tarnation. Coulda.
Ryu figurine clenches his fists.
What in the hell are we watching here?
Falls over between them.
Summer Game Sale is here. Take home genuine bona
Oh.
fide 100% authentic real deals on select titles. No knockoffs.
Text: Up to 87% off.
I want a self-aware, some kind of weird self-aware game like that.
Text:
That's
A new
funny.
fighter enters the ring.
Okay, so now we're back to like
A
kind of
masked man, carries a
intermission
hatchet.
commercial stuff here. This is probably going to be our last segment because it's 5:36 right now. They said it's a 2-hour spiel, so we got a few more, and then hopefully he'll say what's next because I think there's something more indie focused coming up.
Pursued by a giant black shape.
I don't know if she's going to describe that as well, so
They
we'll
stop
see.
at a cliff face and look down to see the sea far below.
And I have to admit, I'm
The
kind of
cloaked
getting
figure
hungry.
reveals a PAL sphere. She looks back at the huge dragon-like iron PAL. Fire alights on its wings. The tamer and the dragon look up as clouds roll in. A serpentine dragon with flashing eyes appears above. The tamer leaps over the edge and spawns her jet dragon. She hops aboard its neck and flies up into the clouds. Lightning flashes, revealing the serpentine dragon PAL. She spawns another arachnid.
No idea what this
that
is.
hops aboard the serpentine dragon. The PAL tamer spawns more PALs to assist. She holds one up and pulls a sword out of it like a barracuda.
So much cutscene in all these trailers. That's the thing, like, AAA, they focus so much on cutscenes that,
An electrical attack, but the spider,
you know, a lot of the indie game stuff that you see, it's like, hey, look at the gameplay.
Second. Title, Pal World 1.0.
Oh,
The tamer shields her eyes
I
from
should have
sunlight
known.
later on.
Okay.
She and the arachnid pal.
I wonder if they've added any accessibility to that over time, because I tried,
in the seas. Text,
I think it was on
July
Game
10th.
Pass or
A
something.
huge figure looms behind the tree.
There you have it. Power World 1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
Homicide.
A
6
silhouette
total so
stands
far.
before a
Each
note
case,
board.
husband and wife found. Shredded.
Text, a telltale game.
People are dying.
Oh.
Some monster is out there.
Red pins mount on notes and newspaper clippings. Logos for Vertigo, Warner Brothers,
on
and TM
precinct is-
Studios.
Okay, is this
Never got a
that
call.
Wolf Among Us?
Bigby.
Sheriff?
I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock? You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
A woman opens a hidden door within a bookcase. A red-headed white man, Bigby, rings a bell. Later, he grapples with a
Ready to
monster.
get to work?
I think I played through like the first
lights a
episode and I
cigarette.
never got.
Title, The Wolf Among Us. 2,
Yeah, that's what I
Telltale
thought.
Series, coming 2027.
Okay, yeah, I gotta catch up
Text,
on that
until
series.
Then, experience the legend again.
I liked what I
this year.
played.
A woman in heels walks along a dingy city street.
These lips are sealed. But
In
I'm
apartments.
not helpless. See around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Silhouettes appear in windows. Bigby stands on the rooftop smoking a cigarette.
For me.
He smirks. Title, The Wolf Among Us Remastered.
Ah, okay, that's where I thought they were
Holiday
going with that.
2026. Lucy.
All right, fair enough.
Bigby is finally back.
Maybe they'll add some accessibility features into the
Wait for his new
remaster.
adventure in 2027.
So I'll wait and
Check
see
out The
with
Wolf
that.
Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now, this next game
All right.
comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
Neon lights glimmer along an enormous megacity. Trains snake back and forth as a crowd walks through light rainfall. 2 uniformed guards wear badges near the train. People mill about a marketplace. Feet step through the rain. In one alcove, a woman holds a red vial in her gloved hand.
Evie. Evie.
I'm listening.
Evie.
That's the beginning and end of it all. How you tried taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange.
Is this?
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
The teen girl Evie pockets the vial.
Saying weird things.
Is this one of those Final Fantasy games? I have not kept up on. I've been meaning to try the modern ones,
C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
She glances at a disorganized
like the
group of
7
men with
remake and
cybernetic enhancements.
re something or other. I know we're waiting on the 3rd one.
Evie tails them. She raises her hood.
Can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
Gameplay, third-person exploration.
Where things go wrong.
Hey,
Well, just saying. It's a cliche.
Steam puffs out from a nearby train.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease!
In flashes, the cybernetic men Near the guards,
Okay, that just took a
pustules
turn.
burst forth from them. An explosion blooms. The girl Evie deploys a cybernetic gauntlet from her right fist. She duels several other monstrosities that have tentacles and grates spewing from them.
So it
Not
looks
designed.
action gameplay.
She shields herself from an explosion on a catwalk, then runs and swings to avoid another. With triangle prompts, she shoulder checks her way through a door. The enormous
Quick
megacity
times,
stretches
no.
outside. She looks across from her to see a man across the street. He blinks and has a cybernetic jaw. Gameplay, third-person hack and slash. In other places of the megacity,
Combat
she
looks
duels
pretty
several other
fun.
monsters.
Could be.
Flying cars zip past. Wearing a white catsuit, she doffs a black overcoat as she continues fighting. Flashes of other locations within the megacity. She smashes a monster's face into a
Yeah, I'm
moving
not
train.
entirely sure
Arcs
what
of
this
yellow lightning
is,
appear.
but
She uppercuts one of their jaws, detaching it. A blade appears from her right gauntlet. She skydives past moving flying vehicles. Title: Stellar Blade, Blood Rain.
okay.
Oh,
Logo for Shift Up, Second Eve Studio. Jeff Keighley.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story
Okay.
beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have more to share in the future. All right, we're almost done, but not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter VI was released in June 2023. What's ahead? This is Street Fighter VI Year 4.
Yeah, I figured they would have a new
Logo for Capcom. It transforms
something
into
with Street
graffiti,
Fighter 6.
then rotates.
I was pretty sure.
Already entering year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers
God,
on
that's
the
been out for
horizon.
no way. 4 years? Are you shitting me? 4 years?
Text: Yasmin.
Seems like that came out like 2 years ago.
In animation, more fighters square up. Text: Arjun.
Are you kidding me? That came out in 2022?
A young man wears a half cloak. Text: Bosch.
Fascinating.
Because I thought that came out after Mortal Kombat 1,
The title is broken.
and that's why I was
by
hoping that that would have the same
front flips
accessibility
onto
or
the stage.
close as
She tightens her
MK1.
gloves. Text: Tifa.
Maybe it's just like
All
like
four
they call it
fighters appear
year
beside each
4,
other.
but
Tifa,
it's like a
Arjun,
season.
Yasmin, and Bosch.
Because I don't think Street Fighter 6 is that old.
Please welcome to the SGF stage, Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter VI, and Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
The two of them walk out, followed by an interpreter.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は
No
3周年を迎え
subtitles
ることがで
appear.
きました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter VI has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing this
Yeah,
special
that sounds more
collaboration
like
with
it.
Final
Third
Fantasy.
anniversary. That sounds more plausible.
ティファはですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの
Correction:
姿です。
Hamaguchi.
I wish they
Tifa
would
is a
have had
character loved by the players all around
menu
the world.
narration, especially for that
That's exactly
open
why
world
our goal
part.
was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter VI.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
そして今日はまだお見せできないんですが、ファイナルファンタジー
That
の
doesn't
象徴
mean a
的な
lot
要
to
素
me,
もバ
but
トルに落とし込んでいます。
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
Tifa's fight is far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
They both bow to the
Yeah,
audience.
I mean, more
Jeff
characters,
waves
that's
at them as
cool.
they walk off.
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan.
I wish I
to
was
join us
into
for that
Street
special
Fighter
moment
6
on
more than I
stage.
am.
And we'll see you guys again later this year. All
I mean,
right.
it does look
now it has
cool,
come
but...
time for our final announcement.
Oh, okay.
I know. What's it going to be, guys?
Concord 2!
Any guesses? No.
Sorry.
Frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready
Concord 2.
for the final battle.
Final battle.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet.
Text, development footage captured on
Guided
PC.
by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star fell.
Sephiroth unfurls his wing.
Uh-huh. I had a feeling.
To all. But our planet
I
answered,
had a suspicion.
awakening
So we
mighty
didn't get any
weapons to
Hogwarts
stand
Legacy
against
stuff.
the celestial threat.
No Jet Grand Radio.
Now, hope endures in those who
Or
fight.
Crazy Taxi. But
Long story short, the world's in trouble. Has been for a while.
Cloud stands with his team.
yeah, so this must be the third part of Final Fantasy VII.
Vincent, Cloud, and several others skydive off of a flying ship.
You're mine.
Together, they battle in village ruins.
I'll make this quick. Good night.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first two are out on PC now.
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
I should check these out and see if how playable they are,
Is that a weapon I see?
because it's more actiony than the menus of the original.
Save the planet by killing her protectors.
A dragon-like creature charges up a beam from its mouth.
Yeah, that should make a lot of people happy.
Cloud.
Sephiroth reaches forth. Title, Final Fantasy VII, Revelation.
Yeah. Okay.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I
Cloud.
won't let you down. I promise.
He touches a yellow tulip.
There you have it. And no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
Jeff gestures off to one side. Hamaguchi waves to the audience. An interpreter stands beside him.
I'm back.
He beams.
ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションを
No subtitles appear.
Yeah, I don't think they gave a release date for it
本当
yet.
に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのもこの物語を信じ待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
Okay. That's nice. No delays like before. Okay.
And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in this story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは
Hamaguchi nods and
クラウドたち
grins.
は最後の戦いに進むためそれぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身も
Yeah, because this was meant to be a trilogy, I think, right?
この作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage, the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Hamaguchi motions off to one side. Matt Mercer.
Okay, so they're making a big deal out of this one.
He gives a fluttering wave to the audience.
Thank you very much.
My
Hamaguchi-san.
guess would be this is a
It's
2027
truly a
game.
privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Oh, okay, so they're gonna do like a
I don't mind if I
deep
do.
dive thing, it looks like.
Matt points with red fingernails.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago. To the
Yeah, the
warrior
problem
nation of
is-
Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail.
I would really like some accessibility features for this series to be able to know where to go.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Barrett.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
Tifa
Any
runs and
moment
jumps
in the
off.
open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith.
Hmm.
With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below.
The crew pulls parachutes.
Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes.
Good
Each
narrator.
with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regiment. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what I like, is they've turned it into a real time instead of a menu-based system. That's what's actually sort of made me
Activate devastating
interested.
synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
Time slows in the strategic menu.
Yeah, so many of that stuff, it's like kind of hard to see some of the stuff.
On stage, Matt Mercer and Hamaguchi.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but
Quickly
since you brought
kicks
it
his
up,
feet.
let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
Matt smirks.
Okay, yeah, they're
Vincent
really
wears a
milking this
billowing
one.
red cloak with a high collar.
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in his.
He has glowing orange eyes and
Vincent
short
is a
black
deft
hair.
gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra, Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a
Yet,
certain
would you
ace
believe
pilot,
I've never played
their
all the way
high
through
impact
Final Fantasy
synergies
VII
disrupt
before,
the fight
even the
with
original,
ferocious
so
results.
I know Cloud, I know Sephiroth. Otherwise, I got nothing. I know nothing about this series.
Sid Highwind, the
Or
cantankerous
this particular
pilot
game.
extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies to heel. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the
Yeah,
FIT
so I'm
system
trying
for
to-
short,
I mean,
allows
the
you to further
interface-
customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, Fitz gives you an
If
extra
magnifier
edge in
would
battle.
work with it,
And to
it'd be
face what's
okay.
coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster.
But again, when am I going to
Sensing
find
its
time to
fate
play through
hanging in
3
the
of these
balance,
now?
The planet itself has unleashed
That's the problem, is I don't know when
weapons, ancient
I would find a
beasts that are
playthrough
larger
this.
than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga, and your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time.
Fair enough.
A chocobo flutters into the sky. In gameplay, a beam strikes down from the airship. Cloud collapses in exhaustion. Vincent charges in.
Okay.
On stage,
They're still
Matt
teasing
and
us with no release date yet.
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look.
My
at Final
guess would
Fantasy
be
VII
next year
Revelation.
sometime.
I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
Yeah.
But Matt, I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well then, you better take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Matt motions with his finger. An enormous kraken rises from the seas.
Cannon back online now!
Okay, yeah, I saw that thing rising out in the other
Seawater
thing.
falls from it as it towers above a seaside town. A huge cannon is pointed
That's
straight
pretty
at
big.
its face.
Release the
A
Kraken.
carapace on its face unfolds, revealing a toothy grin. Several
Either
workers
that
sit
or
at
it'll be like
workstations.
July or August of
The
this
toothy
year.
grin charges up just as the cannon fires. It redirects a beam up into the sky,
It'll be one of the two.
which then explodes.
At last, the promise is
Yep,
fulfilled.
spring 2027.
The
Okay.
journey ends here.
That's sort of what I
Spring
was guessing.
2027, launching simultaneously on all platforms. Titles: Episode 1, 2, and 3 for Final Fantasy Remake, Rebirth, and Revelation. On stage, Jeff
Okay, yeah, I
Keighley.
forgot what the second one was
There
called.
you have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all platforms next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and the team at Square for that very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
Jeff beckons for Lucy to come back out on stage. She
Thanks,
stands
Jeff.
beside him.
What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all, because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at many new independent game titles, including
Yeah.
multiple new game announcements.
That's right, tons of awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August
So I
25th.
wonder-
Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
I know they said Day of the Devs was going to be like about another hour,
Lucy points. They both wave at the audience.
and I don't know, maybe...
Special thanks to our SGF staff and crew for all your hard work. Audio description provided by Descriptive Video Works. Live narrated by Janissary.
Yay! Yep, Janissary. So...
Text appears. Thank you for watching Summer Game Fest. Coming up next, Day of the Devs.
I wonder, we'll stay tuned. I'll start it and see if she continues to describe it. If she doesn't, I'll probably just stop it and wrap up the video because I kind of do want to grab something to eat here soon. But if they do audio describe it, we will probably just plow ahead and go for another hour. Because I do want to see, like I said, all of that was largely AAA. We had a couple indies, but not very many. It was just largely AAAs, and I don't know that there was anything like probably the Resident Evil Resident Evil Veronica You know, that was a big banger. And then again, if you're into the Final Fantasy stuff, I can see that being, you know, it was a good bookend. I think they started strong, they ended strong. You know, I don't get me wrong, I love Resident Evil. But you know, it's not my number one series or anything, but I would be interested in playing a first-person Code Veronica style, you know, reimagining. That would be fine. And like I said, Final Fantasy, I just don't know when the hell I'm going to get around to playing, and I don't know, especially some of the combat stuff, like some of the button QuickTime prompts and stuff. If that stuff isn't narrated, that's going to be tough for me to play. So I need to maybe double. If any of you know, I know that there's been a couple blind or low vision users that have played through some of these. Let me know in the comments if you know how accessible they are to, like, do they have an auto-complete QTE thing? Do they have some decent font size options? I'm almost certain they don't have menu narration or any navigation assists, but I said that's just a series that I don't know if I'm going to get around to playing. I mean, otherwise, like I said, I wish we would have gotten some gameplay for TMNT, The Last Ronin, but I'm glad, nevertheless, that they at least confirmed that they haven't canned it, that they didn't cancel the project yet, and I truly hope that they don't. Day of the Devs, yeah, coming up next, but they don't say when. I don't know how long. I'll give it a few more minutes, and we'll see if they audio describe it here, but there was a lot of hack and slash, which is fine because I like hack and slash. They had some fun Sega stuff. The problem that I had with a lot of these games, though, or a lot of the way that they presented them, again, and I've said this in many years past, both for E3, Summer Game Fest, the Game Awards, these AAA developers, they focus too much on the story. Like, you could do the story voiceovers like you do, but like I said, these are video games. Show actual gameplay more. You know, like, oh, they might show like a 3 to 5 second snippet reel toward the very end. But like, there was a couple of games where I still don't even know what the hell kind of games they were. But I mean, so much was focused on cinematics. There was no Grand Theft Auto. I kind of didn't think that there would be, because Rockstar, they always do their own thing. They don't want to be a part of anything else. They're like, oh, we're better than everybody else, and so we're going to do our own thing. Nintendo really wasn't there that much. There was like a couple of Switch 2 ads, sizzle reels. So they had a couple Sega things, but I was hoping we would have seen something about Jet Grand Radio, Crazy Taxi, Golden Axe, the game that I couldn't remember at the beginning when I was talking. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I think, like, I'm just going to go to the Steam page and, I'll go go down the list and just wish list what looks interesting. I know it was during the first hour, there was a couple of things that were either out right now, or there was a beta, or there was something that I wanted to download and try. So I'll have to go back and figure out what the heck what that was, because I didn't write anything down. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. I didn't think it was a stellar show. I didn't think it was a bad show. I don't know. I thought it was kind of middle of the road. There are a lot of games that do look interesting, and I want to know more, especially, like I said, once I see more gameplay, I'll have a better idea. That Star Wars Racer still looks really good. I did. They briefly had mentioned that Adventures of Elliot. I literally, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it might have been yeah, it might have been yesterday. I played the demo. I thought it was a Switch exclusive, but no, I looked it up on Steam yesterday and they had a demo. And it's a long demo. I haven't even finished it yet. I beat 2 little dungeons and did some overworld stuff, and there's still more. And it carries over to the next. It carries over to the next, or to the full game, I think. So yeah, okay. I don't know that we are. Yeah. So it looks like. 5 yeah, okay, so this is just replaying. So I don't know if that's on a different channel, the Day of the Devs, so I don't think that is going to be audio described. I think we will wrap it up here. But yeah, and I think, I can't remember the exact release date for Adventures of Elliot, and I thought about doing a demo time video, but I'm like, it comes out so soon that I will probably end up picking it up, because it's, like I said, it's kind of this more high fidelity, more traditional, not your Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, more of your traditional style Legend of Zelda game. But you know what? They actually have voice acting for most of it. Some of your minor character dialogue when you like walk up to someone in town or something isn't voiced, but the vast majority of the dialogue has been spoken aloud, so that's good. But I've enjoyed what I've played so far. I do wish that they had that they had an option for a little bit more of a zoomed in camera angle, because sometimes it's a little pulled out, and I wish I could zoom in just a little bit closer. There was the second little dungeon that I went to. I forget what it was called, but it was this really hazy, foggy dungeon, and that was a little bit harder to see just because it was the haze, the fog, whatever it was really thick. I did get through it, but it was definitely harder to see than the first one. So yeah, I do want to continue checking that out. I would like to get through that full demo, but like I said, if it carries over to the full game and I can just continue on, that'd be okay. So that is, I think, where we will wrap it up. I don't know that I have a whole lot else to say. That the Hot Wheels thing, that one I know they haven't really added accessibility, especially for low vision blind, in either the Hot Wheels Unleashed games. But with the orange tracks and the different themes for all of the all the areas of the city, I definitely want to know more. Again, like I gotta get around to playing Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. I love the first game, and I said part 2 is sitting on my hard drive right now. I just haven't gotten around. I installed it, and it's been on my backlog for God knows how long. And God, September. I think that was a September 24th game too. So God, there's got to be at least between AAA and indie, oh my God, there's got to be 30 games coming out in that 1 month. I'm guessing somebody's going to be like, you know what, we got to get out of this crowded month. I'm wondering if there's going to be a couple delays here and there, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, because like I said, there's so much coming out that I know everyone's trying to avoid the Grand Theft Auto release dates, but God, again, with everything costing as much as it is now, and everything comes out at the same time, like I'm glad that I bought Wolverine now, because I don't have to pay for it then. I pre-ordered Wolverine now because I know it's going to have that accessibility in it. And yeah, I mean, it's a good problem to have that we have so many choices and so many cool looking games coming out, but damn son, if I was a developer, I'd be a little nervous because like, how am I gonna get, again, with prices of games and consoles and food and rent and gas and everything else just going to shit, how am I gonna get enough people to buy my games no matter how good they are? So we'll just have to see what happens, but that'll wrap it up here. I don't think I'm going to record anything tomorrow unless I hear something really significant. Sunday, of course, I will be back for the Microsoft events. I will be going through the Xbox keynote as well as the Gears of War thing, because with what they've done in Gears 5, I'm really wondering, I don't know. I have to imagine that there's going to be some accessibility in Gears of War E-Day, but I don't know. Again, I want to see more about the single player game. They had some accessibility for that multiplayer mode, but not too much in the way for single player. And so I doubt they're going to really mention much about accessibility, but I just want to get the vibe of what Gears of War E-Day is going to be. But I'm very curious to see what Microsoft does announce, because there were a few things missing from the not the Game Awards, from the Summer Game Fest event. But like I said, I think some of that is going to be more a Microsoft thing. So Sony had a pretty good showing. This show was pretty good. We've had a lot of other indie shows. There's a lot of stuff that I don't even, I see on my YouTube feed, and it's like gazillions of trailers from some of these smaller shows. I've watched a few of the trailers, but I haven't been able to keep up with everything. But I don't know. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will try to take a look at some of these demos, especially, like I said, I've got that Brock the Investigator one already recorded, so I'll get that to you in the next few days. But if there's any other accessible demos, or just demos, low vision demos that I find interesting. I know we have Steam Next Fest coming up. I don't know when, so that could be a thing. But as my vacation time is winding down here, at least we get some good game announcements and such. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And give it a like if you did. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, Blue Sky at Illegally Cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. And I will try to remember to put a link to this version of the video where I'm not babbling over it. If you want to watch the original, I'll try to remember to put a link in the description below for this too. So until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.